Hey everyone, Shannon Lynn Young here with Divine Bliss. I was feeling that I should be doing a Twin Flame Collective 12 card spread today. I got the feeling that there's some substantial information that needs to come forward for all of us, the Twin Flame Collective, on the who's, the hows, and the whys of this whole continued process is what I was channeled. So what I was, guided to do was to get 4 cards each. For the who's, the hows, the whys, and then some clarifiers for each of the spreads of the who's, the hows, and the whys. And so these are the cards that came for the clarifiers. So I'm gonna try to do this reading a little bit differently than I've done in the past. I've been channeling for about the past 14 years now. It'll be 14 years next month in October. And I've been channeling books and, audios and videos and workbooks and all kinds of different things. What that usually comes in like dictation, and then I type it out or write it out. So when I started doing the oracle card readings, the divinely channeled oracle card readings, I was my hypnosis, my spiritual hypnosis business dwindled off, and then I was guided to do these twin flame. For the Twin Flame Collective on Union channeled oracle card readings. And so I was doing the readings as I channel my books type of thing. But I thought I would try with this channeled oracle card reading or session here today, or whatever you want to call it. I thought I would try and do each individual card and get the messages and then relay the messages. So I'm going to try that out today and see how that works. If that's not working, we're just going to get right back into the channeling like I've been doing for the past 14 years, and then we'll just keep going from there. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with the who's. For the Twin Flame Collective, the who's of this whole continued process. Okay, so the first card that came was launching your journey. Launching your journey. And how I get my messages, I am just guided to different things from within the cards, and then, like I said, the divine just channels information or guidance or words, messages, sentences through me, and then I just relay the messages. Okay, so first of all, I'm being guided to something that looks, I'll show you the cards here, launching your journey. Something that looks to me like a fortune cookie. Okay, so and it's on like the ocean or the sea. So as we continue, this is how I'm feeling like I still need to just keep just flowing with it. So as we continue on our journeys here, like journeying the sea type of thing, as we continue on our journeys here, I'm feeling like the oasis of things, like the things that are maybe not seen yet, unseen things, or things that are on the horizon for us. As we continue on our journeys here, with the guidance and with the tools and things, the sequences of events that we've already been through, as we continue to take those things along with us, we are then, of course, guided into so much more from within our lives as we continue on our own processes here. Okay, so I'm going to ask the who's. So how does this relate to the who's? Okay, so the who's come forward. The who's in our lives come forward from within all of this, or from within this whole process, as we need for them to be, to do, or to have as from within it. So as we need these things, or we are brought forward in these things as we continue stepping along our processes from within our individual journeys here, as we do this, we are then guided to, or from within, I'm hearing, all of these things, and that includes different people that come into our lives at certain times from within our lives, which just means that they are there to help us along our journeys or our pathways within, so that we can then become who we need and want to from without, or into our now here outer world, as these perfecting or perfected beings that we are stepping up and on into, to and for the betterment of the alls, and also, to and for the betterment of ourselves and our divine counterparts here as well from within this whole process. So just know that as we continue on upon our journeys here, no matter what they are, from within ourselves, firstly, discerning from there and stepping forward from there, we then are guided to, and from within all of this, to those others whom then help us along our passageways here as well. So just know that it's all divinely timed and all divinely guided, to also, the people, the who's of this whole, situation or this whole process are then divinely guided to us as we need for them each to be, so that we can then rise up and on into and become whom we are then, from there meant to be, to do and become as, from within this whole process. So the second card that came was savoring pleasure. Savoring pleasure. Okay, so we're going to see how this relates to the who's. Okay, so as we are guided from within this whole process, this journey here, this process or this journey here, we are then, given divine synchronicities, or we are led on into divine, synchronicities or timings of events that are then brought forward into our process or into our line of vision, so that we can then become all that much more from there. And so, how this relates to the who's is in how these synchronistic moments or opportunities are then brought forward for us and from within us, so that we then can see and feel and hear and know then that these divine properties or these divine beings of love and light and these synchronistic opportunities or moments of true enlightenment and understanding come forth for us and from within us, so that we then understand, so much more from within all of the properties I'm hearing, which just means, all of the knowings that come forward from within the who's and the how's and the why's type of thing. So we are then guided to and from within all of this, to the right people as well here from within these synchronistic opportunities as well. So, it's not only, the songs or the flowers or, the feathers or whatever, comes forward for you, the numbers from within this synchronistic, veil of opportunities, they're calling them. You also are brought forward in the who's from within all of this as well. From within your very own synchronistic opportunities here too. So that's all coming forward for you for a reason. And those others are coming forward from within all of this and these synchronistic opportunities or these synchronistic timings that are being brought forth and forward for the both of you to know that, who these people are, who these other beings of love and light to and for you are, and why they are here, what they are doing for you. So there are different synchronistic opportunities or timings that are coming forth from within this whole process here as well, that are guiding you, divinely guiding you towards that which you want, but not only want, but desire, but not only desire, but, wish to have as or be in the livings of, which just means that as you continue on your process here, as they too then step up here to and for and with you as well, then you are both, or you are all being guided, synchronistically from within all of this to one another and for one another, to and for the betterment of the alls, and also to and for the betterment of yourselves here as well. So that to me is all about the synchronistic opportunities of, coming together with someone that is of importance upon your process, so that, you can recognize the synchronistic moments, and it not only gives you the knowledge of it, but also the divine properties of it, the divine, not just the divine timing, but the divine synchronistic beauty of it, and how they've brought it forth in that sacred moment for the both of you to come together. It's really truly magnificent, magical, really, that can happen in a second, in a one moment of time, where you both synchronistically know or figure out or come to know that was brought together divinely timed, for the both of you to come to these realizations of. Okay, so the next card that came forward in the Who's is Following Your Bliss. Okay, so I'm going to be asking, what does this have to do with our Who's? Okay, so as you are being guided or synchronistically brought forward from within all of this, tunings in, I'm getting like tunings in, meaning as we are being guided and we are being tuned into the frequencies or tuned into our synchronistic opportunities or being enlightened to them is what I'm getting. The tuned in means like we're being enlightened to the knowings of our whole process, or what we're going through and being and doing and having as we continue to follow our bliss through all of that. We are then shown to the who's, the how's, and the why's here as well from within all this. And so as we continue on upon our own true pathways here, following our own true bliss from within ourselves, we are then guided to that much more from within all of this, bliss. Because, as we follow our true and exacting guidance from deep within our true selves, souls, and our true heart's desires, as we follow that bliss from within each of us, we are then guided to so much more from within all this. And that includes the who's, not only the who's, but the how's and the why's, but that definitely includes the who's. And so just, to just continue on following your bliss from deep within yourselves, from within your synchronistic opportunities, from within what comes up for you and who comes up for you from within this following your own bliss from deep inside of yourselves. As you continue to do that, you are then brought forth into so much more. So to know that this really and truly is a process, is just a process that you're following along, that is true and right and passionate from within you for you, because it's for your bliss. It's not for someone else's bliss for you or anything like that. It's for your own very own bliss from within you. So to follow your interior guidance system, your heart's desires, to follow your bliss from within your core self. And you will be then guided to your who's, to your why's, to your how's from there. So, just follow what makes your heart sing with joy. Follow that bliss. Follow that, synchronistic opportunities arriving for you. Follow whatever brings forth for you the who's, the how's, the why's, whatever brings forth for you from within following your bliss. That is what is right for you from within this whole process here now, because it's all about following your bliss. And so when you are doing that, you are being genuinely and uniquely and divinely guided to and from within all of it, from within this whole process of events then, in true creation manifestation, the whole bit, you are being guided then into your expecting miracles, which was the next card that came for the who's. You're guided into, your own true self, soul, in the expectation of your true heart's desires, coming forth and true for you from within all of this whole sequences of events, by following your bliss, following your true heart's desires, following what's right and true from within you and only you, because no one else knows what is right and true for you. Only you know from within your heart's desires, your true self, soul, what is true and right for you. And from there, you then begin to expect the miracles to come into place, because as you are following along your process, following your bliss from deep within yourselves, miracles are blossoming in your life. And so from within that, you get into that blissful state of ease where the miracles are just expected then, because, they're just coming to be for you as you continue on this process. So you then are in that place of bliss, that peaceful place of ease and expectation. Okay, and then I received for us 2 clarification cards on this the Who's spread part, which was the 3 of Fire and the 6 of Air, the 3 of Fire and 6 of Air. And just know that I don't read as tarot cards. I read as a channeled reader. I've been, you know, that's the only way that I've been reading for the past 14 years. I don't know about tarot cards, and so for me, all of the oracle cards and all of the tarot cards are just all about, you know, gaining information from the divine through my thought process, and also, you know, looking into the cards and seeing where I'm divinely guided to look at and be sort of guided on into, so that their processings of me, or so that their messages just come forth for me in just a stronger way than just channeling. It's almost like, you know, the channeling comes in anyways, and these are just like sort of like another oracle, another way of bringing forth the messages that I'm getting channeled to me. Okay, so the 3 of Fire and the 6 of Air, clarifying the Who's in the 12 card spread for us. Okay, so this is on for the Twin Flame Collective, you know, of this whole continued process. The who's, the how's, the whys. Okay. Okay. And so I'm being guided here to express that, you know, even though, you know, as we follow along our processes here, that, you know, there are things like feel like, you know, I'm feeling like, you know, like sort of like hellfire, or, you know, things that are feeling uncomfortable, you know, some of the things that we have to go through upon our process here to become who we're meant to be, to do and to have as, are very, you know, uncomfortable, or just, you know, I don't want to just say not a lot of fun, but, you know, really tough passageways, tough events, tough things that we need to go through to be and become who we're meant to be and become from within this whole process, for ourselves and for others and for the betterment of the alls from within it all. That just to know that, you know, as we go through these processes, through these tough things, through these times that are very uncomfortable, or you know, that we don't really want to have to go through, or whatever, to get to the other side, to just know that as we bring forth all of our own true colors from within all of this, you know, that we are then brought forth into the life of our true dreams. So to just know that because we're going through these like hellfires kind of thing, to know that, you know, they're there for a reason. They're there to bring us on forth into the true life of our dreams, and that these are just trespasses that we need to, you know, go on into and to surpass, to get to the other side of our life here, to get to the other side of, you know, what we dream about and what we desire for our true life, the life of our true dreams from within all of this whole process here now. So, you know, it's all about going through those, you know, those things that, you know, synchronistic, you know, they're calling them synchronistic opportunities because, you know, in some ways, I mean, not in some ways, they are opportunities that only look like seeming failures or seeming, you know, things, synchronistic things that we don't want to go through, but to just know that they're there for a reason. And those people, the who's, are also there for a reason, you know, and even though it might be uncomfortable or something you don't want to, you know, have to do or say or go on through, to know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's what you want. The life of your true dreams is on the other side of that. As you bring forth your own true colors from deep within yourself, as who you truly are from within all of this. So just do know that, you know, the who's from within all of this as well, you know, are there, you know, even though it's uncomfortable, they're there for a reason. So just know, and I'm sure everyone has, you know, the things that they're going through in their lives right now can resonate from within that. There's no specifics of that. You know whether you're going through, you know, a dark night of the soul, or you know whether you're going through something tough or something with someone else that, you know, feels uncomfortable, that you really don't want to go through. But then you do know and feel in your heart's core, your heart center, that on the other side of that is your pure bliss, is your, you know, expectations of what you know, you truly want and desire from within this lifetime for a life with you and within you. as you bring on forth your own true colors, because I'm being told that, none of this comes to be until you are ready and willing and able and do step up on into your own true colors and bring them on forth here then, not only for yourselves, but for all others here as well. So as you step up on into your true self soul, your true heart's desires, your, core self, whom brings forward your true colors of whom you are, exactly whom you are from deep inside of yourselves, then and only then you will step through these, so-called hellfires, these uncomfortable stages of life here for you, from within all this, in also the who's of who's involved in this process here right now in your life. As you step forward on into that, all that, you are being uniquely and directly guided to the true life of your dreams here. But just do know, I guess, that you do have to step up on through all of this to become your best self and to be living your best life here, to and for the betterment of the alls from within all this. And so just to know that this too as well is just a part of your process of whom you are, and we're always meant to be, to do, and to have as from within this all. And so if you're not quite there yet, no worries, don't worry. Just keep on stepping, because you will get through it. You will get to the other side of life here. You will get to that place of, following your bliss, expecting your miracles, all of this, savoring your pleasures. Like, you will get to all of that. So just keep on stepping. That is the main focus here, is to keep stepping your path, keep stepping your process as you are being directly guided to from deep within yourselves. It always starts within, and you discern from there. Everything is in the discernment from within yourselves as to what and who is true and right for you from within this all. Okay, so now I'm asking what the Six of Air, has to do, or what the reflection of this is from within the who's of this 12 card spread. So I'm being guided to the words here. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. Okay. So I'm being guided here. It's almost like, you're in a hurry now. You've sort of got the what's that phrase? Sort of like you got a burr in your butt kind of thing now. You've got a fire in your ass. You got a fire in your butt. You're wanting to move and not only trudge on forward, but to move on forward quickly. Once you're ready from within all of this to do all of this, and you've come to the understanding of all of this, the who's, the why's, the how's, and you step on through, the Three of Fire. You step on through those hellfires, and you're in the expectation of so much more, so much better for you, and you're wanting to get to the other side of this so much quicker from within all this, and so to just know, and there could be some messages in there for some of you that you're going to be taking a trip, to see your divine feminine, or whatever that is, or to the end of a difficult situation. You're ending this difficult phase of this hellfires thing. Things are looking up for you. You're on your way. You're wanting to quickly move on into this here once you come to this deeper understanding of and from within all of this. And so to me, it's all about you're coming to this deeper understanding of all of this, beginning to see that things are looking up. It's coming, this difficult situation is coming to an end because you're stepping up and on into and forward through all of this, possibly taking a trip to, express yourself, or to, meet with your divine feminine, or whatever that means for you in your life here and now. There's no specifics for that. It's just, everybody is on their own individual process from within these whole processes, these whole situations. So always go within to know what is true and right for you from within you. It's all in the discernment from within you. Okay, perfect. So that was the who's. So I would like to now get into the whys. Oh no, sorry, we're going to the who's next. So we're doing the how's. Who's, how's, whys. So now we're going into the how's. Okay, so this is the how's for the Twin Flame Collective how's of this whole continued process. So the first card that came for the how's is the Messenger of Fire. Now again, I don't read like tarot cards. I look into I get my divinely guided messages, and you know, I'm guided to look at certain specific things from within the cards, and then to just go from there. Okay, so I'm asking here now. So what is the house? How does this relate to the house? Okay, so I'm being directed to her eyes. You know, she's looking to the side. She's looking, but she's looking like she's thinking deeply. You know, and for the divine, I'm feeling the divine feminine energies here. I'm feeling like she's looking deeply from within her heart center, as to what and who is true for her, um, and to how this is all coming forward for her from within all of this. So she's going deep within herself, you know, to sort of continue on her own process here now. And so from within all of this, you know, I'm getting guided to that, you know, there's messages either going to be coming forth for her, or there's messages already now being brought forth for her from within this whole process. So and she is sort of taking this all in, wherever these messages are coming from, whether they're coming from her divine masculine, or whether they're coming from her higher self or his higher self, or, you know, from within this whole process, her guides, that these messages are taking her, her seeking. So she's seeking within herself from within these messages and discerning, you know, from within her true heart's core, from within her heart's center of, you know, what is true and right for her at this moment in time for her. And so how this relates to the hows of it all is in the discernment of this all from within her. That, you know, how this is all going to come forward for her is from within how she is discerning from within her on an individual basis, individually, as we each are being individually guided to and from within all of this, in the hows that is right for each of us individually. And so as we are being continually guided from within all of this whole process of events that is coming forward for us from within us, that we are then discerning from there. And so she is in her deep thinking, heart-centered mode from there on what is true and right for her in this moment of time, in this moment of her life for right now. You know, as she is receiving these different messages that she is getting from the divine, you know, I'm getting from the divine unseen forces of her minds. So, you know, she is getting these messages from different places of events, different themes of events I'm hearing. And so she is then discerning from there. And then she is gaining that true enlightenment. I'm seeing her being illuminated. She is being, you know, illuminated, enlightened from within all of this, as to what is true and right for her at this exact moment in timing for her. And so as she continues to go inward for her true trespasses, she will then be guided to just so much more from within all of this. So to just, you know, go within and discern from there as to the, you know, again, as to the who's, how's, and whys. Okay. So the next was brought forward the Five of Earth. And so again, this is for the hows. The Five of Earth. Okay, so here I'm feeling that things are coming forward for her. I'm feeling, you know, money. I'm feeling monies, money, manifestations from within her manifestation process. Things are coming forward for her as she continues on her journey here, and as she continues to be led, you know, from deep within her as to what is true and right for her from within all of this or these whole processes, always from within her, as she is being divinely guided, and as she is being, you know, as she is being and doing and stepping up and on into all of this, she is then being brought forward from within all of this into her owns here. And that also includes her manifestation process from within the abundances of money here as well. I'm really feeling like, you know, these, you know, it's like coins are coming forth. Money is coming forward for her from within all of this, you know, to be, to do, and to have as she needs to or wants to from deep within her, from within this manifestation process, and also from within this whole twin flame process for her, because This is what is true and right for her at this moment in time for her from within this whole process. And so that is part of the hows in the nows. Okay, and so the next card that came forward was the Six of Water. Okay. So I'm feeling like she is still, in her, she's sort of like in her contemplation phase, but she's not in a place of worry, or she's not in a place of worry or hurry, or, this has got to be done. This has got to, she's not there. She's like in a place of contentment, but still, contentment, but going within for her own answers, but still being in that place of ease and peace, that everything that is unfolding before her, that's coming forth for her from within her, she is manifesting as this, or she is bringing all of this forth as this from within her, because she is continuing to step upon her process. She is continuing to be, to do, and to have as she is being guided to from deep within her, as to what is true and right for her from within all of this. And how this relates to the hows is that as she is continually being guided here, she is coming into the knowings of and the enlightenments of the hows. The hows, the whys, the wheres, the whos, all of these things are being brought forward for her from within her to bring her then, excuse me, on forward just that much more from within all of this, or these whole processes of true enlightenment, manifestation. All of these processes are then being brought forward from within her as she is in this, this contemplation phase, but this place also of ease, of peace, of true peace and bliss within. That is the place to get to, where the true manifestations, begin to like bubble on forth for you from within these knowings of, and these believings of, and these expectations of, from within this whole process that as you've been guided and as you've stepped up on into, and as you've, continued upon your process, you are now being deeply rewarded for all of your, your steppings and your beings, your doings, to and for the betterment of not only yourselves and your true divine counterpart, but also for the betterment of the alls from within this all here as well. And so, I'm feeling from within all of this that we are being, uniquely and divinely guided from within each of us as to our divine twin flame process, but not only our divine twin flame process, but also how we then come into not only our manifestation process from within all of this, but then how we are then divided up, or divinely guided up and on into also our divine union process here as well from within this whole, series of events and processes. So, but it's always all about just continuing to be divinely guided from deep within your own self souls, individually, and discerning from there as to what and who is true and right for you at any given moment in time. Because as things change for you, you will be divinely guided, different ways, as things process or progress for you from within all of these processes, or divinely guidings, from within each of you. You are then going to be, divinely guided into so much more, or a different way of being, doing, living as, and from within this all, and into the union phase of this all. So, but again, it all, starts, begins, and processes through and from within you. Firstly, always, the discernment is always from within you, from within your true heart soul, your true heart's desires, your true core, your heart center. Okay, so the next card that came was the Fool. And how this relates to the hows, I'm asking. How does this relate to the hows? Okay, so as you are being divinely guided here, you are then being processed, or you are being then brought forth into your owns here, which just means that as you are being divinely guided, as you are being divinely processed here, you are then like singing a different tune. You are then being, whom you are brought forward and up on into as this true higher self soul that you are then, you have come up on into. You are then sort of like speaking or singing or saying your piece of who you are, your truly divinely guided self, your true colors, all of that is coming forth. So you are, being, not only processed as this, but you are also living as this. And so how this relates to the hows is in the steppings up as this. And so as you continue to step up as this and you bring this on forward, the hows of your life or your lives then just, begin to step up onto so much more from within this whole process or these processes in so many uniquely different ways, I'm hearing. So it's not like it's like the hows are going to be brought forward for you from within all of this once you get there. And so once you get there individually from within your own processes, those will be shown to you. Those hows will be shown to you. And you may go this way or that way or this way. But when you get there, you will know which of those ways are right and true from within you as you discern what is true and right from within you, as to which ways those hows will come forth for you as you step or as you continue to step up on into that here process as well. And so, I'm feeling like all of these different processes are bringing us to different pathways of processes, which then bring us to different pathways of processes, which then will bring us on into our union phase, or on into our union phase, which then takes us up on into our unions from there. So it's like there's different phases of enlightenment, or different phases of events, or different phases upon your pathways or roads of life here. And so just to continue on, here we go again. They keep saying again, continue on here as you are deeply guided to from within you, as it resonates from deep within you individually as a whole here, because everything always comes to be from within you here firstly, and you are being divinely guided from within you here firstly. So that just means that from within your own discernment from within this all is how and where you are being guided to and from within for you. Okay, so I hope that came through clear for you all. And then there were two clarifying cards that came forth, the King of Fire and the Two of Fire. Again, I don't read, as a tarot card reader. I'm a divinely channeled oracle card reader, I guess is what they're calling it. Okay, so now I'm asking again here. So how does this relate to the hows? How do these relate to the hows of our lives here? Or the hows of our twin flame collective of this whole, because they're calling this of this whole continued process. So how does this relate to the hows of this whole continued process here? Okay, so I'm going to go into the King of Fire here. Okay, so I'm hearing, so, and this is a funny card. So as you are taming the beast, they are saying. So as you are taming the beast within, as you are taming your beast within, which, is your ego, is your, that egoic self, the lower self, the egoic self that is, full of fear, full of scarcity, full of how could I do this? How could I possibly do that? That fear-based self, that, egoic self, I guess. They're saying, as you tame your, as you tame your dragon, or as you tame your inner beast, they're calling it, just do know that the hows will come forth for you as you tame down those, doubts, those fears, as you tame that down and you go within in the beliefs that all is well. Everything will turn out exactly as it was meant to be, to do, and to have as from within all of this. As you tame that beast, that egoic self, tame those fears, tame those, those doubts that are saying, well, how could I do this? As you tame those and you go within and you are divinely and directly guided to from deep within you, your directions are there. Your helpings, divinely guided helpings, are there for you to use and to help motivate you and help bring you further to help process you into what you really and truly do want from within this whole process. But but I'm getting like, but not until you tame that tiger, that beast within, who believes that he or she can't have this or won't have that or whatever. Tame that inner beast that is telling you or showing you, because through your thoughts, your words, your deeds, and you are in your creative process, and that is what is coming or being brought forth to and for you then in the livings of this. As you continue to tame this, go within to tame this, and to come into your own as this true higher self that you really and truly are from deep within you. As you are being directly and divinely guided into all of these things, you then are coming forth onto the other side of life here from within this, as you are being processed, as you are being divinely guided, as you are being helped to step up on into and through this whole process of events that you at this possible moment in time don't believe, possibly at this moment in time don't believe that are, you're able to get through, or whatever, those fears or whatever those processings are that are coming up for you, to just know that you are a divine being of love and light. You are a divine king and queen, that you are able to, bypass or go through or, get to the other side of life, of anything that you desire here to and for you from within all of this and through all of this for you. And then we get to the Two of Fire, which I'm being again divinely guided into the writing here, and the writing says, you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. Okay, so I'm being relayed here that, as you come up on into your owns here, as this, divinely guided true processor here, they're saying, up on into your higher self souls from within this whole process, releasing that egoic self, letting all of that go that no longer serves you or your life here, or whom you want to become or are becoming from within all this. As you are letting all of that go, from within all of this, new partnerships are emerging from within all this, and new soul contracts, are being brought forward from within all this. As you are letting go of the old, you're coming into your own from within all this. You're continuing to move on forward from within all this, as directly whom you are from deep inside of yourselves, as your own true colors are bringing you on forth on into, as you are expressing your own true self soul and your true heart's desires, as whom you really and truly want to be, to do, and to have as or from within, which just means that as you step up and on into this, these new partnerships, these new contracts, as you move on into the life of your true dreams, as you come on into your own, as you express yourself and you bring yourself on forward through all of this for you and for the betterment of the alls from within all of this, and to and through and for your twin flame collective unions here, as you do all of this, yeah, I'm seeing, great big smile on his face. You are, coming into, you are in happiness, or you are coming into bliss. You are coming into this blissful phase of your life here as well. This, this stage of your life here where you are blissfully happy in this true enlightenment of your true dreams, as you've stepped up on into and through this sort of like hellfires here, of your life. You are then being guided into, I'm seeing like flowers, and you are being guided into your divine connections here. You are being guided into your true self soul here. Oh, and then I see, oh, this is very cool. I see the tamed beast. Oh, that is very cool. Okay, so this here, oh no, my computer is pausing. Okay, so this here we have the beast to tame. Uh-oh, I want to get this straight. And now, as the Two of Fire, you have the beast to tame. As the King of Fire, where's the King of Fire? As the King of Fire, check out this card. Uh-oh. The beast is tamed. I didn't even see the beast until just now. That is so cool. I didn't see it right away as soon as I... Oh no, right here. The Two of Fire is the beast. Or the beast tamed. That was very cool. So I see it as this egoic, and like I said, the tarot card for me thing, it doesn't work for me. So for me in these cards, the King of Fire is like the beast that needs to be tamed. That is what the divine brought that forth as. And the Two of Fire in this for me is the beast is tamed. The beast there is tamed, and you've come into your own. So I'm feeling, I'm feeling like the divine masculine energies here in the beast is tamed, and so whether you're female, male, doesn't matter. That divine masculine in you, the beast is tamed from within you, and you are coming into your own. You are coming into your new partnerships. You are coming into your new soul contracts. You are continuing to move on forward into what you want, what is true for you from deep inside of yourselves, as you've continued upon this whole process here, as you've been true to you, as you've stepped up on through all of these hellfires, as you've, come into your own here, as who you really and truly are from deep inside of yourselves, as you've expressed that, as you've shown your true colors, you are and have been led, and you are now, in the process of this new, tamed beast, these new partnerships, these new contracts, this new life of your true dreams is coming forward as you have stepped up on into all of this. And so, wow. And so, as it relates to the hows is, how you continue upon your process here is how it shows up for you. And so, if you continue to, in your house, if you continue to show up as your egoic self, well, then that is how your life will show up for you as well. But if you tame that inner beast and you show up as your true authentic self, in this, divine timing of your life, as you show up as this, true union partner and as this true self soul, whom you really and truly are for yourself and for the betterment of the alls, as you show up as him or her, you then, are shown that, the hows of that as well. That is then who you show up as, or who you come forth as. So the hows relate to, how you are being and doing and having as is how you are being and doing and having as. So if that makes sense, whether you're coming from your egoic mindset self, or whether you're coming from your true self soul and who you truly and directly are, that is how life is showing up for you. Okay. So the third set of cards were the whys of this whole continued process. So the whys. First card that came forward was joy and delight. So the whys. Okay. So I'm feeling, hearing like, okay, so it's like, why not? It's like, why would you not open up and on into all of this? Why would you not go through this knowing that on the other side of this is your true life, your true self soul, your true desires, your true authentic self, the life of your true dreams, all of this, all of these joys and delights, your everything that you've ever wanted in your life is, being illuminated to you and for you. And so why not? Why would you not open your heart to joy and delight and everything that you've been wanting from within your life, for a mate, or for, for love, for a mate, for, whatever you want in your life to process or to manifest from within your life. Why would you not open up on into all of it? Finding sanctuary was the second card that came forward. Opening to your spiritual source. So again, why not? I'm hearing and feeling, why not? Why would you not, open up into your spiritual self, your spiritual source? Why would you not open up into that blissful state of mind and being and doing and havings as from within your true heart's, core, your true self soul, and your true heart's desires? Why would you not find sanctuary there? Why would you not go there knowing? Because if you go within and you ask, you will know from deep inside of yourselves. You will know from your true self soul, your true, your true cores. You will know. You will be divinely guided from within that asking, from within that looking for, seeking, finding sanctuary. You will find your true self soul. You will find all of the answers to all of these questions that you have from deep within you. You will know it if you tune into your true heart's desires, your true self soul. You will tune on into your spiritual source, your spiritual self, whom you are from deep inside of yourself. So again, it's like, why the whys? Why not? Why would you not? Why would you not do this? Rejuvenating rejuvenating rain. Rejuvenating rain. Here we go. Okay, I'm being guided into the words. Clear the past, heal the present. Okay, so the whys. We're looking for the whys in all of this. Whys. Okay, so when you clear the past, you heal the present. Okay, so here again, so why would you not? Why would you not clear your past to heal your present, to come into your owns as only you can, as you are being directly guided and divinely guided on into, as your true self soul wants, desires, as your true heart's desires of? Why would you not, use this rejuvenating rain to clear the past, to let go of what is no longer serving you, to let go of what no longer works for you, to let go of what no longer makes you happy? When you know from deep inside of yourselves, what you long for, what makes you happy, what is true for you, what and whom you want from within your life and your lives. Why would you not clear away, the negativity, the unwantings of the past, including your egoic self? Why would you not rise up into your true self soul, into your, your higher selves? Why would you not clear the past, heal the present? Because then you are stepping up and on into whom you really are and what you really desire from within your whole life here. On into, your true self soul in what it wants and desires for your life. On into, the now of your life, to be at or to be in the livings of, everything that you desire from within. It's like the happily ever after. Why would you not step up on into that? Why would you not go through what you needed to go through to get to the other side, to clear that past, to heal the present, to come on into that, to and for and with you and your divine counterpart, through your divine offerings, what the divine is giving you from within you to help heal all of this and to bring all of this forward for you from within you, like through you. Why would you not, take and use this rejuvenating rain to heal all that you desire and to come forth in and as from within all of this for you and your counterpart, and also always for the betterment of the alls? Because this true twin flame connection is not only about, coming into true twin flame unions here. It's all about for the betterment of the alls, for helping us to create and to live, better lives, to create a better world for all of us to live in and to thrive in. So the fourth card that came forth for this is embracing enthusiasm. So this also is the whys. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Okay, so again, here we go. Bring him, her on forth in what you truly desire. Shout your, they're saying, shout your happiness to the heavens. Like, what do you want? Let the divine know exactly what you want and be grateful for that which you want already having it, because that is part of your true manifestation process here as well, is to already believe that you have what you want and to be grateful for having it already in the now of your life as it comes on forward for you, and as you continue to take the steps on forward for you from within all this, to have this come forth for you here as well. So as you shout this to the heavens from within your heart's core, your happiness of already having this as, and being in your life here as this, in this true, core reunion, or in whatever you want for your life to manifest as, bring this all on forth as, or from within you, as being truly grateful for already having it, for already living it, for already seeing it as within. So as you do your, manifestation process in the true enlightenment of seeing all of this being the ways that you want it to be already in your lives here, you go within and you see all of this. You see yourself with your divine counterpart. You see yourself embracing, your divine counterpart, working things out. You see yourself, coming into union. You see yourselves together, in the nows of your lives here, being and doing as you so want to and desire to in the nows of your lives here, and be blessed in the knowings of, in the believings of, and in the expectations of it all, coming to be as you already now see it and are grateful for it beings as. So, it's all about, again, why not? Why would you not embrace, this true happiness? Embrace all of these things that are coming forth for you in the livings of, shout it to the world, shout it to the heavens, that this happiness that you're embracing, this happiness that is embracing you from within yourselves, from within your heart's core, in whatever is true and right for you from within you, knowing that it's already coming to be, knowing that it's already in your life as you want it and need for it to be, as you are processing through all of this. And so as you are not only coming into true unions here, you're also coming into your own manifestation processes of in what you want to create and to be in the livings of from within your lives here as well. So just do know that you are also your true, magic manifestor magicians here as well. And so you are coming into your owns and you are creating your lives as these true master manifestor magicians as you step up on into all of this from within this. So again, the processes of this all, the processes of life, the life or lives I'm hearing, the processes of your lives are coming forth here to and for and through you all from within all of this, all of these processings. Okay, and so so then I asked for clarifying cards from within the whys here as well of this whole continued process. And 5 dropped out or dropped to the floor. So we have renewal. We have 9 of water. We have 10 of fire. We have balance. And we have 8 of fire. Okay, so I'm just going to be asking here again, can you clarify to the whys of this all? Okay, so yes. So I'm feeling like this is part of the twin flame reunion union phase. We have our divine counterparts there with us. We are being divinely guided here as well from within all of this renewal. So we are being brought forward in this renewal of processes, meaning that, and I see that it's not only divine feminine and masculine, it's also families. It's also, the children, the divine masculines, feminines, because many times, let's face it, many times the divine masculine and feminines have been their own, we've all been through our own processes, but many of us have, gone on through our lives here, our processes here, separate, and we have, created other families with other spouses, and things. And what I'm feeling here now is that all is well. I'm feeling that, this is all divinely guided. This is all being divinely processed, that, as these true twin flame reunion union couples come together, that the families are and will be in understandings of all of this, that those again are just egoic worries. If you're worrying that, your families are not going to understand, or how can we come together because, of all the shit we've been through in our past, or what's happened between us, or how can we bring our relationship forward? I'm feeling and getting that all is well. Everyone, it's like they won't be surprised. The families are fine with it all, that they'll all come to the understandings or they're already in the understandings of, what is true and right for you is what should be true and right for you. So you know what? If this makes you happy, if he or she makes you happy from within this relationship, from within this divine union, even if they don't understand what a divine union is, what a twin flame counterparts are, what twin flames are, it does not matter. It only matters that your family wants what is true and right for you from within you. And so they are happy that you are being true to you finally. They are happy that you are being true to who you are, true to your true heart's core, your true self soul in what and who you want for your lives here. So to just continually to be, to do, and to have, and to become as from within this twin flame reunion couple here, and to know that you are always being divinely guided. And this is all being divinely timed from within this as you step up on into your own true processes here. And you will all know this from deep within your heart's cores, your true self souls, as you discern from within you what is true and right and for you. I'm hearing and for you. So to just know that, as this true reunion phase or comes into completion or comes into the completions of that, as you are, as you're stepping up and on into this, as this true twin flame union couple, that all is well. You're being divinely guided, and all is well in your outer worlds here as well. There's nothing to worry about. There's no one to worry about. Just to be, do, and have as you so want to be, do, and desire of from within all of this whole processings. So that's the whys. It's like, again, why not? Why would you not? Why would you not? Because if you're not being true to yourself, really, how are you being true to other people around you as well? Because if you're not being your true self, soul, and stepping up as who you are and who you want to be, to do, and to have as, or from within this, whom you want for your own divine counterpart, or whom you want for a mate in this lifetime, if you're not stepping up and on into this, as you are being divinely guided to from within your heart, then really, who are you being true to? You're not being true to yourself. You're certainly not being true to those around you. You're not being true to your family here as well. And so, they'll be delighted in the fact that you're actually being your true self. You're being your true self soul. And they will see the happiness that this brings on forth for you from within you. And so, who would not want this for you? Who would not want your happiness for you? Who would not want you to be happy? So if that is what is holding you back, or you are in the scarcity mindset of this, the egoic mindset of this, being scared, who would not want this union for you? Who would not want you to be happy? Because if they do not want this for you, that is not unconditional love. And that is what this whole twin flame union process is all about, is to show the world, true unconditional love, and how, we as true twin flames can step up and will step up and are stepping up as true unconditional love, and we are showing our true self soul in being this and doing this to and for ourselves and for the betterment of the alls, as we bring forth our own true colors from within all of this steppings up or steppings of, and so as we bring forth our true, heart's desires in what we want for our lives, for a mate here as well, others will be happy for us. And if they're not, then that is in their doings to work on, because if that is not the way they are stepping up here for you as, or from within this unconditional love state, then they need to go within themselves, from within themselves, and they need to work on themselves from within this, because we are renewing, or we are bringing forth here for all others here as well, this true unconditional love. And so if you feel this true unconditional love for your twin flame, which you all do, because that is what twin flames are here to show the world, true unconditional love, then you should be expecting true unconditional love from everyone from within your lives. And that means for a mate, and that means from within your family and friends here as well. To want for you what you want for yourselves, not what they want for you for them. You want them to want for you what you want for you and what you desire for you. So again, the whys in this all is, it's like, why the hell not? Why the hell not? Okay, so then we're getting into the 9 of water. Being guided into the words, your wish comes true. Concerns fade away, a love of life. So I'm seeing all kinds of abundances here right away. I'm feeling sort of a little bit more like the divine energies from within this card coming forth. But I'm seeing a lot of abundances, a lot of abundance from within this whole card, that it's the, okay, as you step up and on into all of this, all of these true processings for you from within all of this, and you let go of the egoic, mindset, the egoic self, the fears, the concerns, the worries, and you step up into your higher true selves, whom are at this place of bliss, true contentment, in the knowings of whatever's coming forth is for the betterment of the alls, but not only that, but for the betterment of you all here as well as this true twin flame collective couple or couples. Just know that this is all coming forth for you. And so, why would you not continue on in the steppings of all of this, no matter what? No matter what is, in your outer worlds here now, go within and keep processing yourselves as you know and are divinely guided to continue on as from within this and from within these abundances, or from within these stages of abundances from within your lives, as you're coming into your true wishes coming true for you, as your concerns are fading away, and as your love of life is coming forward for you here as well. And so again, why not? Why would you not? Why would you not keep stepping your path from within you, no matter what? No matter what is from within. I'm feeling it. No matter what is from within your life here, in the here and now of your life, keep stepping forward as only you can from within your true self soul, your true heart's desires, from within your higher selves, as you continue on into the letting go, taming the beast and coming into your own, into your higher selves, into what you know is true and right from within you, your true heart's desires and your true self souls. Again, why not? Okay, so that next we get into the 10 of fire. So too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. So if this is what I'm getting, if this is what is stopping you, so if this is what is stopping you or blocking you from bringing forth your true self soul, your true heart's desires, your true colors, because as you are doing this, and you are letting these blockages, these self-doubts, these things that are out of balance in your life, you're not feeling in balance. You're stressed, you're stressed, your stress-related health concerns are coming up. Things are not working out for you for a reason, because you are not bringing forth your true self soul and whom you really and truly are and what you want for your lives. And so then as you are continuing to do that and be that and, have as that, because that is, what you are reflecting to the world is not your true self. So that is what you're getting back. You are getting back. And, sometimes they say, as we are, learning our lessons and not learning them, we're supposed to be learning them. As we are not learning them or stepping up into them, first we're getting hit up, we're getting, a pinch, then we're getting a slap, then we're getting hit upside the head. It's like, you're just continually learning your lessons until you actually step up on into and through this, because you're out of balance. You're not being true to yourselves. And so again, why not? Why would you not step up and on into this process as who you really are and what you really want? Because from within this comes peace, bliss. Life is in balance. Your stress-related health concerns are gone. They're leaving you because you are leaving them behind. All of the things that are not working in your lives, you're leaving behind. You are moving up. It's like you're moving on up. You're moving on up into life, into the life of your true dreams, into what you really and truly do desire here. For a mate, for work, for passion, for whatever you want in your lives. You are stepping up and on into this happily ever after from deep within yourselves. And so why would you not continue on your process? Why would you stay stuck from within all of this? Why? Okay, well that's, and now we go from being out of balance to being in balance. And so they're showing you the yin and the yang. They're showing you the, one end of the spectrum to the opposite end of the spectrum. And so now we go from out of balance to being in balance. So the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. Okay, so this balance, again, is all from deep within you. And so also from the true enlightenments that you gain from deep within you. As you continue on your pathways, and as I'm being shown or guided to, as you give your cup of love, you are giving and receiving your each cups of love. And so as you give your divine feminine's cup of love, you are receiving back in return. So it is a give and take. It is a balance. And so, as you are bringing forth your true divine masculine and feminine sides here, and you are coming forth as this balanced being, this, higher self soul, as you're coming forth through this, as this, for your divine feminine, for your divine masculine, giving and receiving as needed from within all of this process or these processes, you are then being directly guided or balanced from within this to then go on up on forth into union from within all this. So again, the whole continued process of this is to get you to the place of balance, your feminine and masculine energies in balance, so that you then can come together in twin flame reunion union in this phase, so that you can then rise up together in union. So this is all, again, a process or processes of becoming or coming into this twin flame reunion union phase. So again, why would you not want to be, to do, and to have all of this and to come into this balance from within you as your true self soul, as your masculine feminine self, to come forth as whom you really and truly are, and whom you are happy as, in the beings and the doings of, with whomever the hell you want to from within all of this. Why, again, would you not? Why would you not release that which no longer serves you and come into your owns? And come into the balance, the peace, the prosperity, the knowings, the beings, the doings, the havings of, this blissful state of union. Why would you not do all of this when you are being directly guided from deep within you, from within your heart center of this? So you're not getting this from some outside source. You are going within and you are discerning from within all of this from within you. And so you are in the discernment of yourself. And so if you don't know from within you what's right and true for you, no one does. No one does and no one will. It's all in the discernment from within you. So go within always. Go within for all of your information, all of your guidance, all of your true steppings. And then as you are being divinely guided to, take the steps from within you. And so they're also saying, wait for perfect timing. You know when that timing is. If the timing is now, you may even know that the timing is past. Then you need to get stepping. The timing may be a little past. The timing may be now. The timing may be in the near future. Only you know from directly deep within you when the timing is right. And you will be divinely guided as to what that is from deep within you. It all comes from within. Your source's center self, whom you really and truly are at the core of you. And you always get to there through your heart. So your true heart soul, your true heart's desires is connected to your true self, your God self. And so always go within to discern. From there. Okay. So perfect. So again, the whys would be, again, why the hell not? Why would you not continue on here if you are being directly guided from within you? Why would you not step up and walk on into this for yourselves and for the betterment of the alls? Why would you not do this? Last but not least, we have the Eight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. So I am really feeling like there are many divine masculines and feminines coming together at this point in time. That the direct timing is right for many of us. And so wherever you are at upon your process, your pathways here, you will know it from deep within you. But also, if you are at that place of perfect timing, perfect direct timing, and you know that from deep within you, delays are over. You're feeling that you need to move at a fast pace, that many things are happening for and from within you. Again, always go within for that information, that processings, that divine timings. But when you are being divinely guided to move, it's time to move. It's time to be, to do, and to have as exactly you want to from deep within you. And you are being divinely guided as to when and as to how. And so just do know that all of your information, all of your processing, all of your steppings, everything comes to be from deep within you. And so again, if you're feeling sort of like the urgency to move forward on into this, then again, the whys are, why the hell not? Why the hell not? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you leave the past behind? Step up on into your now futures here, as only you know you want, you desire from deep within you. And so if you're not willing to step up and on into this, this perfect life for you, this true happiness of your true dreams, this, fairy tale, life of your happiness, it reminds me of my book, Anna Levita. Be true to yourself, and life will hand you all that you could have ever dreamed possible. So, again, be true to yourself, and life will hand you all that you could have ever dreamed possible. Step up and on into this, as only you can, and as only you know how to from deep within you. It all begins within, and processes from within you, and is being brought forward from within you, is being transmuted, and translucent from within you. Everything comes from within, even as far as, synchronistic moments, synchronistic opportunities. Everything comes to be from within your whole process, from within your whole processings of, meaning as you continue to step up on forward into all of this, as only you each individually can, as each of your own individual processes brings forth for you from within all of this. So, they are very much individual processes until we get into that twin flame reunion union. And once we have risen up into that union, we then become the coupling. We then become the coupling that comes together to decide and to move on forward together from within all this here as well, from within our coupling process here as well. But until then, we are continuing upon our own individual processes from within this whole twin flame journey reunion union. Okay, thanks everybody. Excellent reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment if this resonates. I really felt that there was a lot of important information that was coming forward from within this reading, so I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all again real soon. Don't forget to subscribe.